Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. It is Father's Day in Bristol, Tennessee, and in the NHRA, the Nitro generation is on full display, both in the grandstands and the pits. A day at the drags is this father's favorite way to play with his kids, all grown up. John Force bursting with pride in his daughter Brittany's second #1 qualifying effort in Top Fuel, and Courtney's funny car win in Topeka, the 100th win for women in the NHRA. Same story for Billy Torrance, whose son Steve honored him with a win here at Bristol a year ago. Today, they each strap into a Top Fuel dragster. Let's face it, none of us would be here without dear old Dad. So in honor of you, we race it today at Thunder Valley. A race, a place like no other.
Racing in Bristol and watching Bristol, it's like pretty much like no other race out there.
Just something about the way that it's situated in the valley. It's just a unique place, and it's fast.
Bristol's all about the sound. I mean, in those mountains and the echo of the fuel cars bouncing off the mountains, you hear a car 3 or 4 times during one run.
Every time you make a run, you hear like 3 more runs right after that.
You're sitting in between the mountains up there, you know, you hit the gas, and it just keeps echoing forever.
It's nothing like making a run in the car, pulling the chutes, and then hearing this pop, 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 as it echoes through the canyon.
I'll tell you what, man, Thunder Valley is just, I love that place to begin with. It's my favorite track on the circuit. It's a place we go to convert the NASCAR people to drag racing.
Love going there, great scenery, great people, and wish we could race there all the time.
It is the late Larry Carrier's dream, and it has been perfected by Bruton Smith. The racetrack carved between the southern Appalachian Mountains. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bristol Dragway, home of the Ford Thunder Valley Nationals on a very special day. From both of these fathers to all the dads at home, happy Father's Day to you. And Mike, there's one father down in the pits right now that has to be beaming. His son-in-law leads the funny car points. His daughter Courtney won the 100th Wally for women, and he's got a #1 qualifier in Brittany Force, the second time she's done that in the last 3 races in Top Fuel.
Well, and Dave, as you know, in drag racing, #1 qualifier does not guarantee you anything on race day. Consider the fact that only twice in the last 2 years has the #1 qualifier in Top Fuel gone on to win the race. And if you want to look at the #1 qualifier for a woman in Top Fuel, you got to go all the way back to the legendary Shirley Muldowney back in 1989 for it to last have been done. But the fact is, Brittany Force, though, had a very consistent race car in the 3 qualifying sessions that the Top Fuel cars ran. So I definitely like her chances to get her first Top Fuel Wally today.
And as we kick off eliminations, another possible first-time winner's a female, Leah Pritchett. She races Doug Kalitta as the hills are ready to come alive to the sound of Nitro. Southern Appalachians, welcome to Bristol Dragway, Thunder Valley. And today's race, the 4th Thunder Valley Nationals, which is ready to get underway. Joining Mike Dunn and myself, Gary Gerald in the pits, John Kernan pitside as well. The stat guy is here, entire ESPN2 crew, saluting all the fathers out there on Father's Day. The Lucas Oil Ladder to set the stage. Brittany Force is the #1 qualifier for the 2nd time, racing the ageless one, Chris Karamessinis. Antron Brown has won the most this year, takes on the most recent winner, Richie Crampton, but Ant struggling lately.
Other side of the ladder, I'm looking at that matchup between the Alanabi teammates. Sean Langdon and Khaled Belushi were 10 races into the season, and who would have thought there'd only be 1 win out of Alanabi Racing, and it would be Khaled Belushi at the Winter National.
Weird.
Talking with several of the crew chiefs, they say the track is in great shape right now. Track temperature at 120 degrees, a little cooler than the first session on Saturday afternoon. Brian Karate said to expect to see a lot of 82s and 85s.
There's an 83 by Doug Kalitta as we kick it off. 321 miles an hour for Jim Oberhofer. Daughter Ashley celebrating Father's Day. This was a car, Mike Dunn, that struggled early, but got it together in the 3rd session of qualifying, and haven't looked back since.
Yeah, and that was the best run of the season, the weekend by far. And obviously, Doug Kalitta's had a great race car. He picked up #1 in my power rankings, and it looks like he's going to maybe live up to that today. Definitely struggled in qualifying.
For more on Nitro, let's catch up with Gary Gerald. Happy Father's Day to you.